This one is not good. Look at that. It just wasn't straight.
What is going on, man? How's it going?
All good, man. You?
The old bent thumb.
Yeah.
Are you going to physical therapy for that, or do you think
I've
it'll be?
been doing, yeah, but hasn't made much progress, and I've got a scan booked for it. Yeah. So they were the surgeon. I went to see the surgeon last Friday, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was last Friday, and they want to scan it and see what's the damage on the tendon. If this doesn't improve, then second surgery, taking a tendon from this one and put on this one.
Will that work?
Yeah, that's what they do.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
But you can close and hold it pretty firm. It's more of the
Yeah,
opening that's problem.
yeah, I can. There are some things that it's weird to do. One of them I can tell you, but it's not very nice. I have to use my left hand because the right one doesn't work. Swipe my butt. Seriously, it's really weird. I can't do it anymore.
You gotta get a bidet.
But even picking up my kid, sometimes it's weird.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
It's kind of interesting how the body will adapt to setbacks or limitations and kind of like overcompensate in other ways.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I've been using my left arm a lot. I learned to do a lot of stuff with this, and
There you go. Start throwing the baseball that way. Not that y'all have baseballs over there in Britain.
yeah, I'm not sure throwing is there because I haven't practiced, but doing a lot of other things around the house, yeah, it's been good.
We've got some familiar faces in here. Good to see.
Greg Tuberville.
Yeah.
Yo,
Christian Bale,
Christian Bale is here, eh?
DDR Pong.
Who's Christian Bale, though?
You don't know who Christian Bale is?
I know who's Christian Bale, but like, what's the reference?
I
Why
mean, he's a fan of beard brand, Christian Bale. You didn't know that?
Okay.
You don't think that's the real Christian Bale?
Yeah, sure.
You got some more UK folks over here. Rye Pie, Rippy. How would you pronounce that?
Where is he? Can't see him. Put
Rye
him up.
Pie
Yeah, I think he's a rye pie.
or Rippy. Rippy.
Rapey.
Well, we want to talk about shaving our beards. Carlos has shaved his beard about a week ago. He did leave the mustache. I don't know how many of y'all saw the thumbnail or not, but that was from when? How many years ago?
It's 5 years ago now.
Yeah.
At least that's what I thought. Yeah, 5 years ago. It
Man.
seems long. It seems very long ago, to be honest. That I did that.
Well, mine was a while ago too. That was like 5 years ago as well. I guess we were just kind of doing all that same year. I think we got Greg to shave his hair or cut his hair real short too.
I think he did his beard too, didn't he?
Probably. We got to. I would. Well,
He did. I remember he did his beard. I don't know if it was around the same year, but he did his beard too. Maybe not that short.
yeah. Have you ever been to Costa Rica? Because that's your last name.
No, I was just reading down, thinking, oh, is that where I came from? No, I never been to Costa Rica. One day.
Yeah, I'm rocking a good hair and beard day. Got the power beard going on, a little bit of the round brush technique with a hair dryer, and then got my sea salt spray and styling paste in here. Tons of volume. I'm growing the hair out. It's looking a little bad. I haven't trimmed up around the ears in a while, and the neck's a little furry, but yeah, man, it's nice when it generally does well.
Me too. Lots of sea salt spray, styling paste.
Yeah, you're doing a lot of work too. How have your? I mean, we'll get into the topic a little bit later, but the topic's not really around hair. How's your like irritation and stuff? Like, has getting some sunlight to the scalp helped at all?
I mean, if there was sun out, yes. But no, there's no sun. It's better. Like when I showered yesterday, I actually washed it 3 times like I usually do. I shampoo it 3 times. And today for some reason I got a tiny little bit. But it's been better. It's been better. I think it's just giving the scalp some breathing space without all that hair in there. Yeah, it's not red, nothing like that. So yeah, it's been much better. Definitely needed it.
Well, if you guys are new to the stream, we have a little show format. It starts off with a little bit of shooting the shit, catching up, a little bit of viral videos that I've selected this week. We've got a quiz that we both have questions, or I really only have one question. And then we'll talk about some Beard Brand, what's going on at Beard Brand, and then we do a little bit of Q&A. But if you do throw the questions in and it makes sense for us to answer them quickly, we can do that. But if you have kind of more in-depth questions, maybe save that for the end. We're excited for it. The topic is around shaving the beard. So, of course, a lot of these videos I'm about to share with you, Carlos, you're familiar with them. So it's more for our viewers to see. However, I think it will be interesting for us to talk about it too, because, well, it's irrelevant to us.
Definitely seen this.
You've definitely seen this one, right? How do I? What's going on here? We'll just do that. All right. And watch, because what you're about to see is me. Stop and watch, because what you're about to see is me completely shaving my beard for the first time in 8 years. Who am I? I'm Eric Banholtz, the founder of Beard Brand. Yes, the founder of a company that focuses primarily on beards is getting rid of his beard. And why am I doing this? To make a point. I believe strongly that it doesn't matter if you have a beard or you don't. What matters is that you're investing in yourself and taking ownership of your style. What matters is the man that grows the beard. Beard Brand isn't like other grooming companies. We're driven to make men awesome through self-investment. It all starts with loving the man who's looking back at you in the mirror. A killer grooming routine will be that jumpstart to crushing the day. Be the man you want to be and keep on growing. Stop. That was I mean, the first time I shaved in 8 years when we formed that or did that video. I remember that was after, I think it was like after, well, it was 2019. Anne was pregnant with Henrik, and we had done our first like real long Danish trip. And it's funny, you know, this guy here, Baba, was talking about how I haven't aged. I look at that and I feel like I look so much younger in that video versus now, like 5 years later. Yeah, I guess it's 5 years later. So I don't know.
I mean, I was there, so I saw your reaction. And yeah, your wife's reaction. And I also had seen pictures of you on your house wall without a beard.
Keep on growing. Yeah, I mean, I've like for most of my life, I had like a pretty short beard. Like I don't know. I feel like these aren't insecurities, but I've got like a gap in my teeth, and I got
you got great teeth. Shut the hell up with that.
I do have great teeth. I do have great teeth.
Shut the hell up.
So I'm not complaining about it, but you know, I don't mind having. I don't mind having a big mustache. You can't see my lips at all. But I was in pretty good shape then too. Like I feel like my jawline was looking pretty good. So it was a good time, but I did not like immediately after shaving. I'm like, this is not the look for me. Like even if it's like stubble, or like a mustache or something. I prefer some kind of facial hair over absolutely nothing.
I still remember what generation. That was the classic, yes.
Greg. I bet you Greg doesn't look any younger either. That dude has killer style. Let's go on to number 2. Number 2. Come on.
Rodri, I'm guessing he's Brazilian.
You're going to know this one.
It's the same one.
I've decided to not have a beard at all. So I am shaving my beard off for an amazing charity. A young lad called Ruben, who's 9 years old, has a muscle deterioration and needs a new wheelchair. I did the photos for his parents' wedding sort of about 8 years ago. So I've known him since he was born. I've done all their family photos and stuff. Just an amazing cause. The wheelchair's £15,000, which is a massive amount for someone who absolutely needs it. Try and do my little bit. 12 years of beard, and it's gonna go. And so far I've raised £1,200. So £100 for every year I've had it.
That's
hopefully
amazing.
It'll be a little bit more, and so it'll be amazing. Delightful. It feels so weird. It's amazing. It's refreshing to, after so long, to not have a beard, and it's for a great cause. So that's the main thing. But it's nice to feel my face. I've decided.
So I filmed
Well, because you filmed that, you organized that. That's one of your good friends.
Yeah, and he's one of my best friends. He takes a lot of my pictures and stuff. He helps a lot. And dude, it was weird when I shaved and see myself. Was weird when you shaved and seeing you. But he was super weird. He was like he's a completely different person. He looks like a English comedian. What's his name now? I said it in the video actually. Can't remember his name now. Oh God, he does a lot of stuff with Ricky Gervais. It's just my mind's gone blank. Let me see if I can look. Anyway, he just looked like
Pilkington.
That's it.
Yeah. What's his name? Ronnie
Something
Pilkington or something.
Pilkington. Yeah. Oh my God! And I just kept going on and on and on about that because it's like so weird. Look at him. He does not look like the same man at all. Like you, I can still see you.
Yeah.
Him, I
find
he
looks like some British bloke. And here he looks, I don't know, like distinguished and kind of Scandinavian, maybe a little bit. But I agree. Like it was quite the transformation. Has he grown his beard back out or?
Oh yeah, he's like never doing that again, man. He was here the other day. It's like we were talking about it. It's like never. I mean, maybe a little bit shorter, but completely shaven. I'm never ever gonna do that again. And he's about to get married. He's just got engaged.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, and he's just told me. She said, "If you ever shaved, we divorce straight away." Like so, yeah.
That video, the full video you did, like it's gotten millions of views. Like that was one of our better performing videos.
Yeah, and it was for a good cause. We did raise a little bit more money. I was expecting more. I had higher expectations, especially with the views of the video, but still any help was really good and appreciated from everyone that donated. And the kids got new chairs, so that was the most important thing. Yeah.
This next one is not a short video, so I might just kind of skip around a bit, or maybe just kind of show off the first bit of it. So here we go. I mean, pretty much how he gets around that mole completely dry, you know, like you hear it. And it just like falls off. It's crazy. Anyways, that's the
Yeah, I'd seen this video before.
oh, you have?
Last week when I was choosing my videos for
Oh.
you to present.
That's probably why it ended up in my recommendations.
Yeah. It was on my selection and I took it off.
Yeah, I mean
It's
it's
about shaving the head.
I don't know, like
Yeah.
how the hair just kind of like falls off to me is just crazy. Like
I mean, it's a skill, man. That thing must be
Right there.
so sharp.
yeah.
Look at that. Zing, zing. And that hair is not thin. That's thick hair.
Yeah. Well, and not only that, like he's not getting any cuts at all. Like it's clean.
Yeah.
Like this is not the barber's first rodeo. And then when he goes over that like mole over here, like it was nothing.
Yeah,
Boom.
amazing technique.
Like, dude, I don't know how he does that, but like his hand-eye coordination, he's got some skills right there.
See, when he went around that mall, if it was me around my jewels with the trimmer, I'll dig in. Oops.
Are
There's a-
you saying you would trim your penis off because it's that small?
yes. I was trying to make that joke. There you go.
It's funny, like I used to have this giant mole. It was probably about that big on the back of my head. And every time I went to the barber, I would be like, hey guys, I have this giant mole. You know, like be aware of it. And then immediately the first thing they do is they get their comb and they're like, whack. They just like calm down on it super hard. And it's just like, dang, man. And I had to get that mole removed. So that's been one of my gifts in life is getting that giant mole removed. I've got more of them, but they don't get hung up on the comb. So I'm kind of okay with it.
They're just hanging on your head. On the
All right,
comb.
here's the last video. Not really around shaving, but I kind of want to get your... And it's another long video, so I'm not going to play the whole thing, but let's go.
Master for Beard brand. I'm here with
Harry from Cut and Grind.
Soho, London, and we're gonna do another beard trim video.
That's a proper
That's what we're going to do today, my friend.
go back.
Okay, so I'm thinking of going a little bit shorter than usual. But I want to keep the same sort of shape, round and not pointy.
Yeah,
So I'm thinking about that much.
about an inch.
Yeah, about an inch to start with, and then we see how it goes. And keep the round shape and sharp. Yeah. On the moustache, that side's a bit longer. You know, I keep playing with each side.
Yeah, no problem. We'll balance that out and cut them blood so they grow into it.
Cool.
Brilliant. Excellent.
Oh,
Does that bring back memories? I mean, that was like our
God.
that was like our first barbershop video, right? And we broke it up into two videos. We did like the haircut, and then we did the
Was
beard
that the
trim.
one? I thought this
think
one was after. But yeah,
Oh,
if that's the one.
I think this was the first one, and then we saw this one go viral, and we're like, well, we guess people want to watch barbering.
I don't know. I thought the first one, you filmed the first one, and I filmed you when you came and visit here.
Was it?
I think there's another one before that. Yeah. I'm almost 99.9% sure that there's another one before.
Was it? Well, I know I found the one where we filmed. Or you filmed me. But who filmed this one? Do you remember?
No. Probably Jenna or someone else.
Yeah, because I don't think I filmed that one.
Yeah, I don't think you filmed this one because we were upstairs. This is downstairs. So this was after. This was a video after the first one.
Here we go.
The one that you visited. Yeah, pretty like 100% sure.
So I found it.
Yeah, there you go. That's like
It's,
one of the first ones.
8 years ago. I missed that shirt. I lost that shirt somewhere. I have no idea where it went. But yeah, this was the first one. I guess it was us just filming it.
Yeah,
one got
because I filmed you and you
1.3
filmed
million.
me, and we did 4 videos out of it. That's where
Yeah.
it started.
So it's this one that I should have gotten. But these were the first 4 videos we got out of that. And they kind of popped. For those who've never seen us together.
Yeah, you came here. You landed. You slept for about 24 hours or whatever in my house. I was like, "Is this guy
No, that's
alive?"
good.
I was like, "Dude, he came in. He just like slept, and now shall I wake him up? What shall I do?" Yeah, you slept a long time.
Yeah, that was
Got up and
remember
we.
the days, man. It was fun going there. That was probably what my second or third trip there. Was Lindsay there with me?
This one you came on your own.
Okay.
You had just been traveling a lot, actually. You had been in one of those influential things as well, and something else before that. And then you came here straight, pretty much. No, this was yeah, you're on your own trip. I
Got
don't
Eric
remember if you
here?
did something else in Europe. But
Yeah, I don't know, man. That was 8 years ago. Like,
yeah,
there's no way. Greg, we gotta get you coming in here, man. Full shave and a flat top. Talk to Sly. We'll get it filmed if there's a big transformation. We do need a reaction though. So, like, who would you get a reaction from?
from me, you can FaceTime me.
Okay.
Getting
a buzz cut.
Yeah,
Peace,
man.
Roddy.
Rodri is from Costa Rica, not Brazil.
All right. So that's all the viral videos I got. Let's get into our quiz. You got a good quiz question for me?
I thought you were gonna get like, you know, those viral videos that when the fathers shave their beards for the first time in front of like, for their kids and stuff. That's what I thought you were gonna get. I was expecting loads of those.
Sorry, man. Sorry to disappoint. I just wanted to go down
I'm not
memory lane.
disappointed.
I wanted to go down memory lane. I haven't feeling a little nostalgic before the holidays.
That was a
you
good
know?
trip down memory lane. Yeah.
And Harry, man, like you were posting about Harry the other day, and he's just got such cool style and such like great way with words.
It's not a shop anymore. When I sent you that, it's not a shop anymore. I just realized that the other day. It's some other 2 guys. So he must have sold the business, unfortunately. Anyway,
they found the videos on YouTube and taken advantage of it.
Yeah.
Could be that.
Right. This one is easy, man. So I'm going to make even easy for you. Right. Who and when, or when and who, invented the more modern day safety razor as we know it?
That's Gillette. Easy one.
Yeah, who's the guy?
Well, Mr. Gillette, whatever his first name is, I don't know. Jean-Pierre? Jean-Paul? Jean-Jean?
His name is actually something. Anyway, when?
Oh, that was 1890. What was it? 1890? 1893, something like that?
Later. Later. 1900.
1900.
Well, somewhere there. I'm letting you guess.
All right, 1910.
Well, much lower.
Much lower. 1905.
Oh, even lower than that.
1903.
Even lower than that.
1902.
It's lower.
1901.
Yay! You got.
I don't believe that. I
thumbs
thought it
up.
was like the 1890s.
You
I
got
don't believe
crooked
you.
thumbs up, man.
I don't believe you.
Well, I wasn't there, so I don't know. But my research said that's why I said King Chump Gillette in 1901.
Okay.
King Chump Gillette. That's his name. King Chump. No, King Camp, not Champ. King Camp.
Yeah.
King Camp Gillette.
When did maybe I'm thinking about when he started Gillette?
I don't know, but when he invented the safety razor, as we know.
Yeah, 19 let me share this so here's the patent, 1904.
Yeah. I love those old things, man. My uncles used to have them. I have one, but it's too modern.
Oh
I
yeah.
never use it.
They haven't really changed the design much in 100 years.
Yeah, but it's still it is different. Before a bit more bulkier and nicer. They got lighter and lighter.
He founded the American Safety Razor Company in 1901 and then changed the name to Gillette Safety. I didn't know he was American. I thought he was French. Can't believe I got that wrong.
Yeah. He probably his family
Born in
probably
Wisconsin. Does this guy look like he knows how to shave?
Yeah, but I did. I think you're right in a way, not because of that, but the first safety razor before all of these, it was not safety razor. First razor was in France, invented in France.
Oh, he did
did come across
the
that.
double safety razor. Here you go. First known occurrence for the safety razor, 1880. And then Gillette was a good entrepreneur. He knew how to build upon the other people.
Hmm. Yeah, I came across that in my research.
What do we got here?
Fat boy from the 50s. Nice.
The man looks like he knows how. I think you're right. I think Gillette had at least in that one photo.
Why did men start shaving? I was trying to research that, but I couldn't find anything.
Well, I think it was primarily done due to the success of Gillette, really. Like, if you think about it, it's probably driven by marketing efforts.
Yeah, but even before Gillette, why? What like we grew hair like everywhere. Arms, legs,
There's
Well-
a chart I saw where it was like pretty much 90% of dudes had some kind of facial hair up until like the 1890s. And then it crashed. And then I think with modern warfare and the requirement for mass, I think that was in military culture was much bigger in the world back then. So like pretty much everyone was in the military. Everyone had to shave, and that was just what you had to do. So I think like
Yeah.
I've always,
After that, I know, but it's just like the first. I couldn't find anything about the why, like the first guy started shaving. But
yeah. I mean, there's always someone out there who's a little idiotic, right? Missing a couple brain cells. They want to shave their face. All right. My quiz question. The average man will spend how much time shaving in their lifetime? Guess in the comments too.
A
While
few
Carlos
years.
thinks a bit. According to Grok.
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of beards out there nowadays again, so I don't know. I think average man will probably spend. I'm going to include the balls.
I don't think it includes the balls. I don't think it includes the balls.
They probably spend about half of their lifespan, like I don't know,
Half of your lifespan shaving?
shaving. Yeah, that guys they shave every day. So if
No,
you
I'm
start
talking about
shaving-
the time you spent shaving. The time you spent shaving.
one time.
Not yeah. So if it takes you 10 minutes to shave.
Okay. I mean, in a lifetime. I thought you meant in a lifetime. Okay, sorry. I see what you're saying. Like one shave, how long?
It's
The
10
average
minutes,
dude-
right? So if you do it for 10 days, then that's
Yeah.
100 minutes.
Well, you mean one time, right?
What do you mean one time?
Like if I was to shave now, how long would it take me? Yes.
In your whole lifetime, how much of your time is spent shaving?
In my whole lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be years.
Not you,
then.
but the average man. The average man.
Yeah, that would be years because if you start shaving when you're like, I don't know, I think I was about 15, 16, start properly shaving. Or less, actually. And then you live until about 70. And if you carry on shaving every day, that's a long time. So, average man probably shaves for about 20 years.
20 years
No?
of your life is spent shaving.
Yeah. It's like a lot of people spend X amount of time, many years, sat on
Dude,
the
you're
sofa.
crazy. You're absolute crazy.
How?
Well, think about it. Like the average lifespan is 74 years. So you're saying 1/4 of their time is just spent shaving.
Oh, shit. Hold on. I hate when you do these fucking questions. I'm shit at math, man.
I'm going to keep on
And-
doing it.
You're gonna fucking
We're
throw
gonna help
this
you do
shit
the
at me.
math.
Okay, so if you spend 10 minutes, let's say 10 minutes every day for, I don't know, I'd say about 3 years.
Okay.
3 years. 3.5 maybe.
The answer is 5 months or 145 days.
What the fuck, man? Wow.
How many hours
Let
is
me-
that?
What is the people
45
saying in the comments? Oh, someone
30,
said
3480 hours
210 days.
or 3,500 hours. So probably
I mean, I'm not the only
James
one
was
going
probably
crazy.
James was probably the closest with 5,000 hours.
Yeah. I mean, there's quite a lot of people going crazy here too. 10 to 15 years. Oh man, you guys to stop throwing that shit at me because my brain just thinks like crazy. Anyway.
We got some haters in here. The lights are on, but no one's home. Oh, well, that was fun. What's going on at Beard Brand?
Tell
So
you
you're-
what.
Can y'all see this? I don't know if you can see in the background. We got the Norse Winter right here, Norse Winter. Have you guys picked it up? Carlos, you got it. Who in the comments has gotten their Norse Winter so far? This is, I was really intrigued to see what y'all thought about this fragrance because, oh shoot, I'm showing you the Bold Fortune. I grabbed the wrong one. Yeah, this is Norse Winter. Got the tree and the moon. Yeah, if you got it today, let me know what y'all think about Norse Winter. I love it. I think it's a great fragrance. I think what I always wonder about is it a winter fragrance or is it a year-round fragrance? Is it something that you think you can wear in the summer? or is it going to be something that you do reserve for the winter? Because if you think it can rock it in the summer, then maybe it becomes a mainstay. I've been looking at the comments, and it seems like most people so far are digging Norse Winter more than Black Sails. What do you like between the two potential black lines?
I don't want to talk about that yet. Is that okay? Because I'm still waiting for the others.
Yeah, I mean, we got two more, but between Norse Winter and Black Sails, those have both been released.
Between Norse Winter and Black Sails at the moment, I am leaning towards the Norse Winter.
Really?
Yeah. Why? You surprised? That's more
I'm
my
not
type of
surprised.
fragrance than the Black Sails. I think Black Sails is great. But this one, it's for my personal taste more in line.
Yeah. What do you think of the name? Which name is better, Norse Winter or Black Sails?
Oof, I don't know, man. They're both really good. Probably Norse Winter.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I like the fragrance. I'm gonna have to like the name. Not
Yeah.
gonna like. Let's swap the names of the fragrance.
Well, it's kind of funny. It's like when I like the names, I tend to like the fragrance more. Like we used to have this fragrance, Urban Garden,
Yeah, I remember.
and I did not like that fragrance at all.
Mm.
And I don't really
Oof.
like the name either.
I don't think many people like that fragrance, to be honest. Yeah, I think that was one of the boo-boos we made.
You know, you gotta try.
You live and learn.
I think the challenge for me, going back to Urban Garden, I don't know if anyone in the chat ever smelled Urban Garden or have been around long enough for that. That was an old white line fragrance we used to have. But for me, I think the root of trying to create Urban Garden was I was trying to create a fragrance for what I thought people would like, rather than making a fragrance that I liked and hoping there's other people out there who have the same preference.
Mm-hmm.
So we've kind of like, you know, strategically changed the way we formulate fragrance to just be like, do we like it? If we do, let's launch it. If we don't like it, you know, I'm sure there's other people out there who will like it, but we're just going to stick to the things that we like, and hope that we find other like-minded noses, I guess.
You can't please everyone, and that's the thing. And I think if you make something that you like, there's a big chance of being quite a few other dudes out there that will like it too. And if
Yeah.
you're trying to just make something that you think you're going to please people, as we know we've made that mistake, it's not going to work. So I think the best thing to do is do stuff that we really love and hope that there's a few dudes that enjoy it like we do, which has been the case, I suppose.
James is wondering if it comes in our utility balm. We might do it in the utility balm. So it is a limited edition. And then depending on how well it does, we may or may not release it in the balm. I think, you know, like we had one fragrance, Black Crown, which was a nice fragrance, but wasn't particularly strong. We only released that one in the balm and not the oil, if you remember. That was a Chris Daughtry collaboration.
Yeah, I remember.
Were there other limited editions that we did that we didn't release in multiple products? Black Marble we only did in the oil.
Yeah,
we never did that.
And yeah, Black Marble.
Who knows? All right. So other news, deodorant. I hope you guys got your deodorant because we're pretty much selling out of everything. Like it has been bonkers the amount of sales we're seeing from. Let's see here. Where is it? Cleanse, utility deodorant. Yeah, we're sold out of the Bold Fortune. We're sold out of the Old Money. We do have Tree Ranger and Temple Smoke. I suspect that these are going to go. I'm logged into my test wholesale account. How do I log out? So the oil, I want to go back here. Jeez, come on, Eric. Can't even rock my own. 4 ounces, huge container compared to most deodorants. And the reviews have started to come in, and they've been crushing it. So a lot of 5 stars. You'll notice we do have a couple of 1 stars, and in true fashion, our 1 stars are also 5-star rankings. This guy didn't like it, Aaron. But the deodorant has been working great for so many different people.
Are you trying to show that on the stream because nothing came up on the screen?
Oh my God. I forget. I'm over here like operating the website and looking at it.
It's okay. I'm here to help.
Yeah, you just letting me talk to myself here. Tree Ranger and Temple Smoke are available. We are hoping to get it back, but we're not going to be able to get it stocked before the holiday. So it's going to be January before we're able to get Bold Fortune, Old Money back in. But the reviews, they've been crushing it. 21 reviews so far. People are loving it. It's working all day for them. A lot of people, a similar thing, that they didn't know if the spray was going to work for them. They came from the stick, but they found out that the spray works great as you get used to it. You can apply it super easy. You can apply it on clothes like this. If you guys remember, this is the stain from our old stick deodorant, and this is the spray deodorant, the utility deodorant right here. Nothing. You're not going to see anything. White shirts, black shirts, doesn't matter. People are loving it. And then, like, if you look at the 1 stars here, like, we have 1 person didn't dig it. The other person loved it. So even our 1 stars are positive reviews at Beard Brand. We leave those up. So no modification. Grab them while you can, because I got a feeling that the Tree Ranger and the Temple Smoke are going to go out of stock pretty soon before we get the restock in January. So that's been going well. We got plenty of stocks of the utility trimmer. I don't think those will go out of stock. We'll probably have that for the next year, but they will be limited edition. The utility trimmers are limited edition. The one feedback that we're getting right now with the trimmers is the slider might be a little firm. So pushing this up and down can be a little tough. And I would agree with them. I think it can get a little sticky. You do have to kind of like work on your technique, where if you're pushing this button and your thumb is closer to the button like this, then your finger just kind of slides off. So you kind of actually need to have right where your bone joint meets and push that down, and then it works better. So it's a little bit of a technique thing.
Also, it gets better with time.
Yeah, and it will loosen up with time. So, but at the end of the day, I mean, I guess for my beard length, I pretty much just leave it at one place, stays locked. There are going to be some people who use it more, use the slide a little bit more. And the other thing is, we didn't really market this with the trimmer, but you can see on the bottom, there's a USB-C port. And I've been testing. It seems like the only way I can get this to charge, and the reason that we didn't market this, is it needs a specific port. So if it goes from a USB-C to a type A, it's going to be able to work. But if you do like a USB-C to a USB-C, it may have issues charging. So keep that in mind. If you want to pack light and just bring a little cord like this in your travel case, then that's going to be the way to do it. And then I can just plug it into my computer and charge it that way, similar to how I charge my phone when I travel. What else is new, man? I got my Charlie. Are you still in the stream? I hope so. Charlie, I got my my second Tree Ranger fragrance alternative that might work as a roller fragrance. So I need to put that together and send it your way. Get your feedback on that. Charlie is like for those who don't know Charlie, he's in the Alliance, active member. He has probably one of the best noses of any of the customers that I've interacted with. I'm sure there's some other great noses out there as well, but the feedback that Charlie gives on products is absolutely phenomenal. So I always appreciate your insights into things. We do have, you know what I've been really bad about? Send questions. It's Q&A time. And we got some good questions up here. Here's a good one from NKD. Carlos, what do you think about this? I'm 19, trying to grow a beard. I have some light areas and only been growing it out for a month. Should I let it grow wild when I get a haircut? Ask the barber to line it up. Or when I get a haircut, ask the barber to line it up.
I mean, a 19. A long time to go. So, I mean, go wild, man. See what happens. If you don't like it, you can always shave it and then do it again. It's just a trial thing, really.
Yeah, I think at 1 month, you know, especially at 19, the beard will be coming in a little bit thicker. You might want to give it more time than like Carlos or I give it before we shave. So I would say I would agree with Carlos and let it go wild, and then let the barber work on the lines when you go in, because that will give you a little bit more to play with. Assuming you don't have any like job requirements that force you to shave, or you know,
don't exist anymore.
or women in your lives who do not prefer a more natural looking beard. So what other questions do we have here? I thought I saw some more. This was one. What about a stronger pearl snap for year round?
I don't know if you want it stronger. I think it's pretty good. I'm not sure about stronger.
Yeah,
Pearl Snap is a really good fragrance. I gave it to a few friends and everyone's gave really good feedback. I actually would like to have that fragrance as probably one of the main fragrances, but it's...
Which one?
Pearl Snap.
It is a main fragrance.
On a white line. Like on our website. We don't sell on our website. Yeah, I would like to have that on our website, in all fairness. It's really good fragrance. I love it.
My internal biases is like, after 12 years of doing this, we've learned a lot for how to produce amazing fragrances. And now, like, it doesn't matter if it's the white line, the core line, or the black line. Like, pretty much every fragrance is going to be baller, in my opinion. And the Pearl Snap, I think, is, you know, funny thing about Pearl Snap, y'all may or may not know this, it's actually our most expensive fragrance. But the advantage with Pearl Snap is we can produce it in much smaller percentages for the fragrance. So we're able to save costs that way. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to produce it. It would be too expensive. So it is a very high-end, very nice. Well, it's a great fragrance, I think, Pearl Snap. It's a great name, too. Mike came up with that name, didn't he? I think he did.
He did, yeah.
Let's see here. I think a wildly awesome beard brand barbershop video would be them doing a haircut with those old school vintage hand clippers on a brave and consenting customer. We remember filming at the Grand Barbershop, and he had old school electric clippers that sounded like a
lawnmower,
a loom. Like, can you imagine like a denim loom and the noises those make? Like it sounded like that, and then right by your ear, it was not the most pleasant of things.
Yeah. I mean, they look cool, but they're not cool.
We got how do you pronounce that? Kaif?
Kaif. Kaif.
Kaif?
Kaif. I would say Kaif.
Kaif. Doing some mental health. It's an important subject matter. Let's see here. I think that's the same message or similar message. Got Harry in here. What other questions we have? What other things are going on at Beard Brand? We got the holidays coming up next week. I will we won't be doing the live stream next week. So this is your chance to get the questions in before I'm gone. Are you going to be gone? You going anywhere?
I'm gone all week. I'm not working on next week at all.
Oh shoot, man.
Took the whole week off.
Look at you.
I'm traveling. I'm traveling Monday, driving 4 hours.
We were going back to like Charlie's comment. We were talking about content before the live stream, and you know what? We've recently had some luck on the big barbershop channel, where basically the formula is you get a client who gets a significant transformation in their hairstyle, beard style, and then you get a reaction from a loved person, and a little bit of style consulting in there and education in there from the barber. And those videos have been doing really well for us. So we're going to keep that formula going, but we're thinking about like what could be other cool series to add to that. One is like maybe we get into ASMR, you know, get some nice microphones, record when the barbershop is shut down. So it's just the barber, the camera person, and the client. No music in the background, no chatter in the background, just the noise of the tools. That might be a kind of cool option. We've talked about going out on the street, you know, just grabbing randos, giving them style makeovers. I don't know. We've got a few different options that we've talked about over the years for the content we can produce.
Yeah. So much stuff over the years. Beard brand on the road. Yeah. I mean, there's endless opportunities, but it's just which one you go for.
Stefan here wants a haircut, but he doesn't know what to do. You know what my advice is going to be?
Text style at Beard Brand.
Well, that is true. Let me do we have that? No, I don't have it as a banner. Here.
Doesn't matter.
Text style to what's the number? Here we go. So we give style consulting 512-879-3297. Oh, come on. For free style. There we go. Look at this. Boom. So Sylvester is our in-house style consultant, and you can text him photographs, and he will tell you what to do with your hair, with your beard, and even your apparel. Like Sylvester is one of our most stylish people at Beard Brand. I think Carlos and Sly would battle it out for this.
Well, looks like Greg wants a full makeover. If there's anyone else that wants full makeovers, let's just give them the type form.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can grab it.
Dude, like if you've got long hair and you're in America, do a road trip out to Austin. We should see that. What is the link? Do you have the link? Can you put it in the chat?
I'm trying to get it. 2 seconds.
Okay. We'll give you the chat. I wonder if I can get it before you. Let's see.
My internet is like bugging me, man. I've got it here. There you go.
Oh, boom. I think I got you beat.
That's okay. Cool. Good for you.
So
I'm not gonna do it. I'll just
Yeah.
delete my comment.
Stefan, I think that's how you pronounce your name. Head over to this link. Submit.
Stefan.
Stefan? You think it's Stefan? I think it's
Yeah,
Stefan.
Stefan. I have a friend with the same name, Stefan.
Stefan.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, Johnny,
Mhm.
good question. 40 years old, you're pretty much going to know your growth potential. I wouldn't suspect that minoxidil will make too much of a difference in your beard, but it's an over counter. There's minimal side effects. Be aware of any changes in your cardiac system is the major one. It's I don't know what the proper medical terms is, but it does affect like the blood flow in your system. And then if it doesn't work or you have irritation to your skin, then you can discontinue, and any of the side effects will not continue. So it's usually a pretty safe option to try if you want to, especially if you're at 40 years old. Like, there you go. Had long hair for 2.5 years. I think we have a lot of people who grew their hair out during COVID and have been getting it cut. I've always loved beard reviews or bearded challenge that Greg would do. I rewatch those every time I want to shave to convince me to keep on growing. We haven't done one of those videos in a while, have we?
Yeah, we're gonna have Greg back soon.
I mean, he just I'm still pronouncing it Stefan because he didn't clarify if it's Stefan or
It's
Stefan.
Stefan. Believe me, it's Stefan.
He's agreeing with me. He's not agreeing with you.
It's hard to know, isn't it?
No, you can't chat with me. I've got a podcast I got to record. But hit up the type form, and Sly will hit you up. He will chat with you. Sly does a lot of that organizations and planning. So
Yeah,
definitely
I got
reach
paid.
out to us, and we get those type form notifications. So yeah, we'll chat with you, or Sly will chat with you, but I won't be able to do it.
Me neither. No, after
Yeah.
this. Maybe at some
Charlie-
other time, but not after this.
Charlie calling out the side effect that it can cause from minoxidil that you want to be aware of. I would discontinue use if you had any of those side effects, especially for a beard that's coming in patchy. But it's been fun, man. We've had a pretty active comment section today. It's been fun to see all the comments coming in, and it's been fun operating this, even though I had a little bit of a hiccup there. It's been fun talking about our products are doing well, which is always fun. It's exciting to see them get sold out. How much left do we have of Norse Winter? Let me see.
When I looked earlier, it was not many, 300 and something.
Is it?
Well, I looked a few hours ago, so it might be down.
Yeah, let me see. Pull it up. I'll tell you guys now. So we only have, about 360 units left. So we've gone through 4/5 of the inventory, which historically we've been trying to order that for about 3 months of inventory. So to go through 4/5, and when did we launch that? Last Thursday. Might be gone sooner than we expected. So if you have not gotten your Norse Winter yet, I would highly recommend that you head over to Beard Brand, grab some Norse Winter. Here it is, beautiful packaging. Only got about 300 left. The reviews are coming in. You can see the reviews. Norse Winter. Norse Winter, absolutely love this fragrance. Great scent. Nordic Winter. Best scent I have ever smelled on my face. Old Money. They love it. But yeah, people are digging Norse Winter. And it's a big old 4-ounce container. Should be able to use it for a while. I'm excited for the launch. Carlos loves it. I love it. It's a good fragrance. Anything else? Shall we wrap it up? It's been an hour.
Yes, I enjoyed this very much. This flew by. This one. It's like, wow, really gone. Hi guys.
It's been fun. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, guys, I love seeing the comments in there. It definitely makes it easier to see these comments in here. Charlie always remembering to tip your barber a little bit extra. Appreciate giving the advice. Appreciate having you guys in here. This has been another Beyond the Beard live stream. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas for those who celebrate. We will see you maybe the week between the new year, maybe not. I don't know. Cheers.
Keep on going.
Keep on going.
Bye. Happy holidays, guys.